Hi all, welcome to this Player of the Month video for September. This is focusing on Kane and Aguero. These are the only two, in my personal opinion, that are going to get Player of the Month, guys. So if you can smash the likes, would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at GSALegend. All links are down below for playlists on the channel and social media links as always. So we cover a good amount of routes. Hopefully you find this useful, guys. I'm hoping that it proves useful for you guys, so let's jump in. So Premier League route. Bog standard route one for both the Kane and Aguero. Probably an 83 rated squad because obviously Mane was an 83 rated squad, and probably a lot of people, in all honesty, will probably have that aspect covered. You're probably looking, as I said, 11 Premier League players, but remember, if they do the brick slots, then it'll be a striker slot will be filled up, so be wary of, if it is a brick slot, then that is kind of what they're doing. That seems to be the theme just now. They like doing brick slots for SBCs to make it a bit more interesting. That means a position is locked and you just only need to get 10 of the particular players. Smart options for this could be like your Arnautovic's, your Otamendi's, your Bravos, your Edersons, Dyers, Hernandez, Slimani. These kind of players, they're the kind of ones that you might be looking at, and then depending who else in midfield and defence, like Schneiderlin, and obviously from there. But then for Spurs, it's hard to say. Like Man City, you could have a full team as well, so the same would apply. It would probably be like an 82 rated squad if it was Man City. If it's Spurs, it could be an 82 rated squad as well if they ask you for a club requirement. You're probably going to need to put at least one standout player in the Tottenham team, so be prepared to put probably Dele Alli and maybe Kane into the equation, and then from there it's like a case of like Wanyama, Lamela, like maybe Nkudu or Son, or depending where from there. It's not going to be cheap, it's not going to be easy, like 50-60k, maybe at the very lowest 40, but well, time will. So with the September route for Harry Kane, he played like Huddersfield, he's played Swansea, he's played Everton. And in all honesty, guys, it's probably thinking realistically, with how obviously it was set out with the probably like minimum one. It's hard to truly say. You might, because obviously the Swansea game was a 0-0 draw. They might only ask you to put maybe say like one Swansea player, or maybe not none at all. It depends how they interpret the setup. They could go the same route as they did when it was the FIFA 17 version for Player of the Month Kane, or slightly tweak it for FIFA 18. But they might kind of go the similar path as they did for Mane's goals. But who knows, in all honesty. I'm feeling this could be a smart route, and Schneiderlin could be a very useful option in this particular SBC. Same for Ashley Williams as well. Then from here, you've got to look at an England squad as a potential. You've got Defoe, and your standout player could be the likes of Harry Kane. You might have to give him up to do the England route, so be prepared if this particular option crops up that you may have to give up a Harry Kane. Then you're talking serious coinage, guys, but I hope to God you're not, because at the moment you're probably then having to stump up near that 100k mark just to do this particular route, because Harry Kane will be a fortune and everyone will be like, oh, if you need Harry Kane, then it's going to make it difficult. If you don't need him and you can still get away with an 82 rated squad, you're still going to pay about 40 to 60k. Argentina, it depends what they kind of set up for an Argentina. I would assume 82 seems about fair. I can't see them going much higher, because then you're getting into really crazy territory. And saying that, there's not much further you can actually take this Argentina team. It would depend on the formation, obviously, and also depends on who you kind of have to be bringing in. Because I highly doubt you'd have to throw in a Higuain or a Dybala. You'd maybe at the very most have to go to an 83 rated squad with it being Aguero, but 82 seems a safe option. You'd only need to change out Boo, and maybe then this could be the kind of route you might have to give up an informed particular, but I doubt it. It'd be an 83 rated squad, just a case of ticking off 11 Argentine players and chemistry and the rating. Then from here you've got September's route for Aguero. Basically with this, guys, I would say look at West Ham and Crystal Palace players to buy. Hernandez, your Benteke's, these are the kind of players you want to look at. Watford as well, you would probably look at Pereira, Carnices. A lot of people will miss him, and if depending on what if Aguero's to win it, and depending on what the setup is, and if you need Watford players, Carnices could be very, very expensive, because he's an 82 rated player, He's a goalkeeper. Now people might think, oh, why would he be useful? It's because of the rating, the club, and the league. It's like multiple requirements just in one player. Pereira, as I said, is very useful as well because he's an Argentine and a good rating. New option, guys, that I've came up with for player months. I don't think I've ever done this one, which for all the time that we've been doing player of the month videos, is the player of the month teams. Now all the teams that are nominated, guys, I don't think I've ever covered this. Basically, all the teams that are nominated for a player of the month. So Brighton have a player of the month in the form of Pascal Gross. Newcastle have Lascelles, Tottenham have Kane, Man United have Lukaku, Chelsea have Morata, and Man City have Aguero. You'd basically just build, as I've kind of roughly done it, maybe like one. It could be one from each team or two from certain bracket. I'm not 100% sure. It depends how they kind of build it. I would say an 81 rate squad. This could be the Premier League route, guys. This could be the alternative option for a Premier League squad, but they might then actually kind of build it as an 82, 83 rate squad, depending on how they set the particular requirements out. So be fully aware of that. And I think this would be quite a fun one as well. And the very last row, guys, is kind of like Aguero's journey. I've only focused on the two leagues he's most famous for, which is in Spain and in the Premier League. Independiente, which is in Argentina, I've put a few of their players on the bench as well, and I've done that as well, guys, for the Kane option as well, for Norwich, Leicester City and Millwall, if that particular option was to arise. But for Aguero's journey, I've just basically made it a two-league hybrid, and you've got to go with the Premier League on one side, and in this case La Liga on the other, and you've got to kind of have two Atletico Madrid players and two Man City players. Bravo and Otamendi, I can see them being popular for days. These are the players that if Man City are required, if Aguero wins it and Man City players are required in abundance, Bravo and Otamendi I can see being very, very popular. But hopefully you find this useful, guys. I'm honestly on the fence for player one. I think Aguero personally might win it. That's my outright decision, but I'm not 100% convinced. Hopefully you find this useful, guys. Let me know in the comments down below who you fancy for player of the month. Smash the like, sub to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all later.